Hey YouTube, putting up another video today, obviously. In this one I wanted to talk about something that I saw last night. A fellow YouTuber of mine left a comment on a previous video. I think it actually was the third video where I talked about Amanda Todd and religious activities. I know that video really pissed some people off. They're like, oh, well, you do this, or you do that, or you're a Satanist, or you're involved with this kind of stuff. I'm not talking to you anymore. I don't care. If you don't want anything to do with me, it's not going to affect my life. I'm not going to be sitting here like, oh, well, you don't like my religion, big fucking deal. Go right on ahead. If you don't like my religion, and you're going to stop watching my videos just because of religion, I would say you're fairly emotionally weak and mentally weak. That's just my point of view. Considering the fact that I'm not offending anyone else and I'm not purposely attacking anyone else's religion, I would say you have no reason to leave unless you're just... Oh shit, I almost fell there. Unless you're just on your period. And you're bitchy and cranky. Oh, well, you do this or that, and I don't want anything to do with you. Well, I don't want anything to do with you either if you're going to have that kind of attitude, so you're welcome to leave. Now, back to the topic at hand. A fellow YouTuber of mine left a comment on one of my videos, and he said that PlayStation had released a new commercial, and that it looked like it might be a teaser for Infamous 3, or a new Infamous title. So I watched the video, I found the video and I watched it. And it's basically a girl from the PlayStation commercial titled Michael, I think. I don't know if that's the title of the video, but it's the commercial where all the PlayStation characters are in the bar, and the bartender or someone, like, they start giving a speech about this guy, and then the bartender turns around and there's a bunch of pictures of him all over the wall, and they're like, Michael, Michael. So it was the girl from that commercial, and she was loading a gun behind a desk. She's like a secretary or something, and she was loading a gun, and it looked like it was at night. She has a lamp behind the desk. It looks like there's a typewriter or a fax machine sitting next to her. I'm going to do an analysis of the video later today, and I'll put that up, and the video will actually be on screen so you can see what I'm talking about. But then all of a sudden, about 6 seconds into the video, the power goes out. And I'm going to say this once again, when I do the trailer analysis, I will show you exactly what I'm talking about, but I'll try to explain it the best I can right here. When the power goes out, the sound effect that they use for the power outage is the same sound Sucker Punch used during the opening loading screen of Infamous 1. Now if you play Infamous 1, if you pop the disc in, or you go start up Infamous 1, as the game is loading, like right when the game is starting up, you know the part where the Sucker Punch logo appears on the screen, and then it's like kind of like a shockwave, and then it disappears, and then you actually get into the game? Well, when the Sucker Punch logo appears, the sound effect is the power going out, and it sounds exactly like the power outage FX sound they used in this commercial. Directly after the power goes out, the woman looks up, and there's a blue light, a very bright blue light. It appears to be coming from in front of her, but since the camera is looking at her, the source of the light would be behind the camera, so you don't see anything. You can hear crackling, almost like when electricity crackles, or when Cole McGrath holds up his hands, or you know what the sound is. And then the commercial goes to black, and a date appears on the screen, and it says 10/23/12. I think that's the date. And I'm starting to really suck at this. Ah, shit. God damn it. They need to improve the controllability on this. Put like an update or something. Anyway, my idea on that commercial, I think it might have something to do with Infamous, but I think it's too soon. Infamous 2 was released in 2011. Infamous 1 was released in 2009. God damn it. I'm gonna go to a different skate park. This fucking sucks. But, I mean, considering the fact, well, fucking great. Hey, I got a new Hall of Meat score, so hell with it. At least I did something good. It looks like it hurt. Alright, sorry about that silence, guys. I was eating something. I have a bag of Doritos and a cup of coffee down here. So I'm going to enjoy myself for once. But I think it's too soon that Sucker Punch does anything. Because it took him basically 2 years to make Infamous 2 from Infamous 1. And even at that, the story wasn't as long. The missions were kind of boring. The side missions suck. I mean, side missions weren't really an interest to me in Infamous 1, but when I played the side missions in Infamous 2, I was astounded. I was like, holy shit, these are boring as all hell. I mean, seriously, look at what you do. Half of the side missions, if not more than half. Let's just, you know, let's use numbers for an example. I'm willing to bet 60% of the side missions in that game. You meet up with a doctor. Can you throw this medical crate across town and avoid running into anybody? And you shoot 3 bad guys and you throw the crate, you know, 5 yards. Oh, congratulations. That was boring as all goddamn hell. I ain't not gonna lie. Sucker Punch, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but it's the truth, and the truth hurts. The side missions in Infamous 2 sucked. Bad. There were a few good ones, like the one where you take down the Blast Shard Bomber. That was a good one. I liked that one. There was some good side missions, but the good side missions were only about 10% of all the side missions. The rest of them were terrible. Can you get these medical crates? Can you do this? Can you do that? I like the side missions with a purpose. The ones where, like, the side mission where you would help Nyx track down the militia that had a stash of blast shards, and you had to go find his wife in the park. And the Ark restrained her, and she was like, she talked to you, and she's like, I'll tell you everything you need to know and all this stuff. That was cool. That was a good mission. But the ones where you just go get medical boxes or you throw a medical crate across town, I didn't like those. They sucked. I thought they were terrible. Because there were so many of them. But I just hope if this is an Infamous 3 teaser, that they make it good. That they really improved from Infamous 2. I hope they do that. And also, I'm going to show you something else once I do the trailer analysis. But down next to the typewriter or fax machine or whatever the hell she's using on her desk, right down next to that there's a little sticker. And it looks like the kind of sticker, like a souvenir sticker, like what you get when you visit a city. I'm going to show you that during the trailer. And what the fuck is wrong with me today? No, I'm not alright. I've been saying a lot, and it's probably getting annoying to you guys. But that's all I really have to say. I mean, I will do a trailer analysis. I'll show you guys what I think, and this is... Oh, well, I thought that was going to turn out bad. I don't really know what else to cover, though. That's all I could think about to talk about until I actually make the video with the trailer. So I'll probably do that later today, if it doesn't get taken down, like my fucking Black Ops 2 trailer analysis got taken down. So, hopefully nobody gets a feather up their ass. and gets pissed. That's all I really have to say. And I guess I'll talk to you guys later today.